Hey guys, welcome back. So I already have on brows and have prepped my skin, so let's just jump right on into the video. We are using a new primer today. This is the NYX Bear With Me Radiant Perfecting Primer, and as you can see here in a second, I was super impressed by the glow this primer gave me. It also helped keep my makeup intact all night. I was at the restaurant and it was hot, so it held up. It was pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, next I went in with the Dose of Colors foundation again. I know it's a little bit off still, but I'm just obsessed with the finish of this foundation, so I'm gonna keep using it. And hopefully my summer color comes in and it actually matches me. Alright, moving on to eyes, I'm using a combination of Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow palettes. So first using the Modern Renaissance palette, I'm dipping into the shade Real Gar and blending that into my crease, first with a tapered blending brush and then buffing it out with a larger one. Then I'm going to take the shade Love Letter and do the same thing, just slightly lower in the crease so that it sits just low enough that you can still see that first color we laid down, and taking a smaller tapered brush to do this with this color as well. Alright, next we're going to take a concealer and we're going to map out where our lid color is going. Again, I'm using just the Morphe white concealer. And then once that is laid down and blended out, we are switching palettes to the Riviera palette and using the shade Bahamas for the base of our lid color.
just gonna interrupt the shit out of you.
Well, okay. Why?
I don't know, I like bothering you.
Okay.
What?
I don't know why that was so damn funny to me, but it was priceless.
I'm about to have like an
existential crisis?
Yes, that word. I'm in grad school, y'all.
This whole bit is getting left in. I'm throwing brushes. What the hell?
Side note, I'm gonna make a canvas for you. This is filming that you can put up and.
Oh, yay!
I think I'm gonna do that because also I like to know when you're filming. Is that makeup? Probably.
It's me. It's probably definitely makeup.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. And now we're just gonna blend that together with our transition shades and then clean up the brow bone area. I swear every time Sam sneaks into one of my videos, I laugh so hard at her reaction to anything that happens. Hi, Nixie!
He wants to be on camera.
Does he really? Because he usually tries to hide immediately after. Because he just goes straight to the window. After that, we're quickly going to top off the lid color with the shade Palermo, again from the Riviera palette, and again, buff that out as well. We'll do lashes off camera a little bit later because we're going to finish off the rest of our face after this. Using the Dose of Colors concealer for highlight and the Colourpop concealer to cream contour, I'm going to apply those both to the necessary areas, and then we're going to blend those out with a damp sponge and then set them with some setting powder. The powders that I use will be listed in the description box because I used a combo for the the majority of my face. Also, don't judge my cream contour. Sometimes it's just not your day. Sometimes it's just not your day. dust off all the excess powder really quick. Alright, and then we're going to bronze the face up a little bit more with the Morphe Brontour in the shade Vlogger. And then for blush, we're using the shade Hot from the Morphe Cool Pro 8C blush palette, and then blending both of those out with a stippling brush. Popping back over to eyes, we are going to blend first Realgar and then Bahamas into our lower lash line, just to, smoke it out, complete the look, make it look a little more seamless, rather than just having a stark eyeshadow harsh line on our outer corner. Little bit of editing magic. And then I'm just going to take Wild Child from the Norvina palette and use that as a topper for the lid, because it just wasn't bright enough for me. If you can't tell, like a lot of like sheen, glitter, sparkle, all that, living for it. Alright, taking my setting spray, I'm just going to dampen a beauty sponge and just press all the powder into my skin to help avoid any cakiness. And then it is time for my favorite part, highlight. You already know what palette we're using, so I'm just going to take the shade Glow Getter and, you know, do my thing. There's just no limit to how much I love this palette at all whatsoever in the history of the known universe. Good talk. Just one more time, we're going to press everything into our skin, all that highlight, make sure all that powder looks seamless, airbrushed, you know the drill. And then I'm just going to take the shade Forever Lit from that same highlighting palette, and we're going to pop that into our inner corner for just a little bit more of brightening. Alright, setting spray, and then we're moving on to lips. So for this combo, no surprise, I'm using the Colourpop Ultra Matte in the shade Growing Pains, and then I am switching up the gloss. So I'm going to take the Ultra Glossy lip in the shade Champagne Mommy and pop that onto the lip as well. And then after that, this look is complete, guys. So this is the completed look for today. I am actually high-key obsessed with it. I was getting a little concerned before we put on lashes, so, but I'm actually really happy with how this came out. So if you guys have any questions, all the products will be listed down in the bottom bar, but other than that, we are done, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.